My stepsister stole every boyfriend until I introduced her married boss. The mug said, "World's most average sister" on it. Amber handed it to me at our parents' anniversary dinner with this smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. Everyone laughed. My dad, her mom Linda, even the neighbors they'd invited. I held that mug and felt something crack inside me, but I smiled anyway because that's what I always did. I smiled and pretended it didn't hurt and went home alone while Amber stayed behind, probably flirting with someone's husband in the kitchen. I'm Madison, and I need to tell you about how one family dinner changed everything. But first, you need to understand what kind of person my stepsister Amber really is. Amber moved into our house when I was 16 and she was 18. Our parents got married in this whirlwind romance that honestly felt like a Hallmark movie gone wrong. My dad met her mom Linda at some corporate retreat, and 6 months later, we were all living under the same roof. I tried to be welcoming. I really did. That first week they moved in, I offered to show Amber around town, take her to the good coffee shops, introduce her to people from school. She looked at me with that smile, the one I'd learned to recognize over the years, and said, "That's sweet, but I'm good at making my own friends." I should have seen it then. That edge underneath the surface. The first guy I brought home was Derek. This was 3 months after we all moved in together. Derek was this sweet guy from my chemistry class who helped me study for finals. We weren't even dating. He was just coming over to work on a group project. I remember being nervous, wanting my new family to like him, wanting everything to go smoothly. Amber came downstairs wearing the shortest shorts I'd ever seen and a tank top that left nothing to the imagination. She sat right between us on the couch, started asking Derek all these questions about himself, touching his arm, laughing way too loud at everything he said. "So, Derek, do you have a girlfriend?" she asked, looking right at me when she said it. No," Derek stammered. He was blushing. "Really? A guy like you? I find that hard to believe." She leaned closer to him. "What kind of girl are you into?" I sat there frozen, not knowing what to do, not wanting to cause a scene in front of my new stepmom and dad who were in the kitchen making dinner. Derek never texted me again after that day. When I asked him about the project at school, he said he'd switched groups. He could barely look at me. The full story is on the channel. Link in description.